never said it's gonna be successful. I just said it's gonna be a thrift flip. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie, and I'm gonna be doing a thrift flip for you guys today. I do not have a sewing machine, sadly, so this is all gonna be like hand stitched. I'm gonna be using these babies over here, and they're gonna be tired by the end of it for sure. As part of the inexperienced crowd, I filmed this in like a span of like, I guess, 3 to 4 days. So if my hair changes, I look different, my earrings change, then you know it's a separate day. But then same content, you guys get the gist, whatever. So I'm gonna be thrift flipping 4 items for this video. 4 items for this video. The first thing I'm gonna do is this one over here. It's like this long maxi dress of my mom. I tried to make it look a bit slutty, so I cut like up the leg to like my upper thigh because I wanted to feel like Angelina Jolie, okay? Sue me. She looked very hot in that black dress. And since it's kind of wide at the bottom part, I'm gonna try to make it as pants. So the top part would be like this nice cute tank top-ish kind of vibe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to try it out first to see where I want it to end. So I wanted to end like right above my belly button. Since I'm going to follow the already cut line of the slit that I tried to make, I'm going to cut the back part adjacent to that. And then I'm going to try to sew the pants from the bottom up. I'm doing like a back stitch for this because for me, running stitch is a bit too loose for pants. So for the top part, what I'm going to be doing is just hemming it to make it look better and not like I just freaking cut it right down the middle, I guess. The pants, oh my god, the crotch was the hardest thing I ever had to sew in my whole entire life. As in, I re-sewed it, I would say 4 to 5 times. It was so hard, the point where I just gave up. I literally just said to myself, you know what, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. I think the whole ombre design of it just carried the whole piece off. So thanks to that, my subpar sewing skills were good enough. Okay, can I just say, my sewing skills is a flat out 5th grade home economics level. So maybe when I get a sewing machine, or if I maybe a couple of months down when I learn more about sewing, I might be able to like refix the crotch to make it look a little bit better. But in for right now, the crotch is it's passable. It's hiding the goods. It's breathable. I can squat in it. I can break it down, like dance even just a little bit. I'm probably not gonna be able to wear the top out because it's a bit too short and my parents will obviously not let me outside the house. For me, these pieces together and separate are great for just basic loungewear. I can easily wear this like around the house. Like it's not too hot. I won't sweat that much with it, and it's also comfortable. I mean, we love it. I mean, it's a good 8 over 10. Could have done better in the crotch area, but no, your girl kind of sucks at the crotchal sewing, so good enough job for me, I guess. Ta-da! So this next dress that I'm going to be doing is my mom's also. I don't know what to call this type of dress, but it's like it's a dress. You're gonna see it in the clip anyways. The pattern is actually like pretty sick. I feel like the design and the style is just wasted on just that big lump of fabric. I just wanted to make it a bit more modern in a sense. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna crop it.
Wow, something that we haven't seen before.
I'm gonna try to make this into like a top and then a skirt at the bottom. The top's just gonna be until the 3rd button, and then the 4th button down is gonna be the skirt. But then I don't want the skirt to be this long. Cropping that also to make it more of like an A-line type of skirt. I'm gonna like shape the sides to make it fit my body type. And then with the extra fabric, I want to make like a little tank top in the inside. So it's like gonna be a whole set. Time to work on this baby over here. So after cutting it right down the middle, I'm gonna like hem it to make it look more put together, like the cool office chick girl is gonna end up looking like. So this is the top one. It's quite easy. It just ended up being a crop one. And the cute thing that I love about this skirt that I did was I left one of the buttons. I guess I just added that little pop of color to this whole blue and white black fiasco. The one problem is that I think I stitched this one going in. The other stitching is like right down the side. I don't know why I just went down, but it did. But for some reason, I'm not really seen when I wear the skirt, so thank god. Okay, so for the extra fabric that I had, I tried to make it like a tank top. I made this extra strips into, I guess, a little strap, but it didn't end up looking that nice, so I just disregarded it. And I'm just leaving it as a tube top. So I got this from the bottom part of the skirt, so thankfully it's already hemmed. So I'm using that as the top part for the tube. And then the bottom one, I didn't hem it anymore. I just left it as is. This set is my favorite piece that I ever sewed, period. It gives me like this 90s office wear turned into chic casual wear? I don't know. I mean, you know how the 90s and the 2000s style just keeps coming back, especially now. I think this is a great dupe of what you see in stores, and I'm so grateful for myself for actually pulling out a thread and a needle and saying, you know what, I'm gonna fix this up because I like the style and I'm gonna wear it now. They look amazing together. The tube top looks good with some high-waisted jeans. The skirt looks great with this top. A graphic tee or an off-the-shoulder would look really cute with this. My one doubt with this is that it is kind of see-through, so I need to make sure that I'm wearing none of my adventurous underwear. Something plain and seamless. I would rate this 10 out of 10. 10. Beautiful 10s across the board. Okay, so for the next thing I'm going to be fixing, cutting, styling, whatever you want to call it. It's this nice green top. I like the whole light green kind of lime type of vibe. So the buttons actually go really low. Just like with this one over here, I'm gonna cut right down the middle, and then I'm gonna make it like a polo type of vibe, a button up I guess. And then the bottom one, I'll try to make it as a skirt. Again, emphasis on try. I hope I can like fix the whole dimensions thing. I have to like work the shape of my bottom area, which is again not as blessed, but I guess good enough to make myself look like a human being. We all look like human beings. I don't know where I'm going with this description. For the bottom part, I'm leaving like a 1-inch seam allowance to make sure that it's breathable. I'm just leaving room for any mistake that's possibly gonna happen. So it's actually kind of short. When I wore it afterwards, I was like, I can see my underwear, which is not something that I want my bottoms to be having. It's a bit too short. So what I'm going to be doing is adding this extra piece of white fabric that I found. I'm going to be just adding on the top, the band area of the skirt. I guess for me it's kind of cute actually, because it gives me that type of Totally Spies type of vibe. I don't know why, but then it does. It ended up being more of a tube top. I could wear it as a skirt, but then it's going to be kind of short for me, so I think I'm going to wear it more as a tube top. I tried to match up the white lining from the skirt to the top, so I added this white lining at the bottom part. But then my one main problem was that the white fabric that I had, it wasn't enough for the top, because the top had like a longer fabric I guess. So I tried to cinch in the back part of the top so it could fit. That's where I made my mistake. That's my downfall, because now it has this weird cinch right there. You see that? And when I wear it, it just goes like shoop. So sadly it didn't end up as great as I wanted it to end up as, but that's fine. I would wear it more than what it was originally, so for me that's already a plus. I do have some sewing mistakes here and there, but then overall from like a farther angle, from like an IG post, it passes for me. Okay, so I would rate this a good 7.5 out of 10. But then for sure I'll be wearing it at least once. That's all I'm gonna guarantee. Okay, this next top that I'm going to be doing is this one right here. It's this nice white sweater. It's a very thick fabric, so it's not like the easiest thing to wear in Philippine weather, which is why I'm trying to make it something that I would wear every day rather than something I would wear. If you hear that sound, that's my dog outside running in the hallways. What I'm going to be doing with this top is basically it's going to look like this, but then with long sleeves. I'm going to cut it down the middle, make like cute little buttons and all. I hemmed at both sides, and then I added these cute buttons. Whoa, did I just turn British for like a hot second there? The brown and the white actually looks really, really cute. Like for me, I would say that's a freaking Urban Outfitters dupe right here. And I didn't know how to put buttonholes, so I just cut holes right there. It's doing its purpose of being a hole to insert stuff in and stay there. That's a weird description for buttonholes, but I guess that's what it basically is. I didn't bother hemming the bottom part because for me it wasn't that janky that I didn't need to like hem it. You know, when I first showed this to my mom, I don't tell her that I'm like filming it for like a YouTube video. I just go like,
yeah, I'm just sewing things on my spare time.
When she saw it, she said,
Jenny, with you nowadays, every time I see you with something new that you sold or what you bought, it's always cropped. Why?
She also went like,
and whenever you go out with that, you have to wear something underneath because I don't want everybody to see your belly button.
And I'm just like,
But that's the style?
this is a straight out 10 over 10. One of my favorite thrift flip pieces ever, period. I love it. Oh my god, it's so cute. So pretty. So for the skirt right now, I don't technically know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, I'm serious. It's literally just this big ass piece of fabric. You're just gonna see what I'm gonna be doing to it next, right? So I stitched it and it is now a tube top. The one thing I like about how I stitched it is that, because right the two sides, there's like the stitching over here. I just brought it in together and then I stitched right in the middle. It kind of looks like a corset, which I really like. I want to like amp it up because I already have a white tube top, so I don't want to just like leave it as is. I've been seeing in Pinterest how people would just sew on their clothes, and I wanted to do like that typical Nike check, but then I was like, nah. Maybe like for another top. But then for this one, what I want to do is I want to do like vines that just go from down to up. I don't know. For me, it kind of looked cool. Let's stitch it up in here. This took me the longest time, and this is the first time I actually ever, I don't want to call it embroidered because I don't feel like it like fits into the classification of embroidery. I saw so many pictures on Pinterest and I was like, I'm so gonna do that. It's gonna be, well, not great, but it's gonna be passable, it's gonna look cute. It was half of those. It was semi-cute, it was semi-passable. If I had more practice, it would have been way better. This is the outcome of it. These two lavender pieces. I tried to make it like cute, like right above the boob, flower, blossom, whatever type of deal, but that didn't really fully work out. It has a little spunk towards it. It's like a little fairy dust of cuteness. I would give this top an 8 over 10. That marks the end of this video. The first time I filmed it was a good month ago, and then I just carried it on this month. Okay, there's some parts I couldn't film, like when I was sewing, like some details or some of the embroidery, because it took me so long to sew that I was sewing while I was having my online classes, or I was sewing like at night or at 10 p.m. just before I would go to sleep. That's why I couldn't really present all the footage to you, like straight of me filming, all the pricks of the needles, the stress, the mistakes that I've made, the times I had to restitch, the times that I lost the needle and I frantically searched all over my bed because I was scared I was gonna prick myself and it's gonna get stuck inside my body and I'm never gonna find it again until like 20 years later, but it's gonna poop it out. Yeah, the worries of myself while sewing. So that's where this whole thrift flipping video ends. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some ideas to just get some of your parents' old stuff with their permission, may I add. And then like just sew your dreams away for new stuff, because you should not spend that much money on online shopping because you can obviously make these things by yourself at home. So there it is, guys. To end the video, I just want to say thank you all for watching. Y'all are great for subscribing and supporting and just, you know, watching until the very end. To all my new subscribers, what up guys? I'm not always like this. Actually, I am. I just have bad voice right now, like a freaking robot. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. You make me so sad. I'm talking